Hello, good afternoon, respected judges, teachers, and fellow students. I am Nahal Akhyam, and this is my partner,
Yalda Aram.
Today, we will discuss a very important and interesting topic, which is internet and gaming addiction.
Today we will walk you through how casual use can turn into addiction, why it happens, and how we can regain control.
And now, I'll introduce the first part of our topic, which is the introduction. In today's digital world, internet and gaming have become a major part of our daily lives. They are powerful tools that help us learn, communicate, and enjoy our free time. In today's world, almost everyone uses them daily, especially us students. That when this use becomes excessive and uncontrolled, they can lead into addiction and negatively affect our sleep, studies, and daily responsibilities. Organizations like World Health Organization have remembered us that this is a growing concern. Now, with this understanding, we can now move on to the next part of our presentation and dive deeper to the dark sides of both internet and also games. To understand this issue better, let's explain when users becomes addiction. Let me explain and understand what does habituation and addiction means. All kinds of addictions are harmful to a person's mental and physical health, whether they need device, drink, or substance. What does that mean? Even our religion is telling us to not habituate and addict to internet, even something else. Why? Because when you lose it or don't do it, you don't feel complete. You feel something is missing. About 10 to 15% people worldwide have a problematic use of internet and games. In this picture, we're seeing a boy. He's on his phone, and the things are totally complicated. Why? It's the same as our brain, the psychological effects. And also, in 2018 and 2022, they did a research, and it published in 2025, right? So they found that mental health issues come from addiction. And also in that picture, we're seeing this guy has lost control. Why? Because he wants to achieve, to be top one worldwide, right? This is how it happens when you lose control. Let's say the internet runs out. What happens? He breaks stuff, he wants to play more, he wants to be top one worldwide. For example, oh, I won that game. Or I say, Yalda, I got so many likes on my post. Next up, racing. A girl or a boy, he or she is stuck, cannot get away with the internet and games. 24 hours without even stopping.
In this picture, we can see a boy playing in the middle of the night, which can affect us, both physically and mentally. It can even affect our skin, because we still stay for too long and not moving. And also, who's calling? It's mom. Now, let's talk about the causes of internet and gaming addiction. People get addicted to the internet and gaming because it gives quick fun and rewards like likes, wins, and levels, which can make them want more. They also use it to escape stress, boredom, or problems in real life. Over time, it becomes a habit, especially when they have too much time online, so they spend more and more time online without even noticing it.
Everyone, do you see the differences between these two postures and bodies? Of course, the first one is totally okay, nothing is wrong with it, but the other one is destroyed because he was addicted to internet and games. And people are considered to addict when used more than between 6 and 8 hours. Look at that picture. He used more than 3 hours internet and also video games. The posture is destroyed. Why? Because being too much playing video games can cause this. And also, it can destroy your breathing process. Also, your face, as we can see it. Everyone, internet and gaming addiction is the only addiction where society says everyone is using it, so it must be fine. Yelda, class is over. Why are you still here?
Just one more game. I play all night and all day.
Don't you sleep?
Sleep wastes time, gaming doesn't.
This is how addiction starts, when fun becomes control. Internet and gaming addiction means excessive usage of internet and games, even when it starts controlling our habits. Like here, how do you feel when you don't play?
Angry, bored, empty. I can't even focus in class.
These are the warning signs of addiction: isolation, stress, and lost control. Addiction doesn't mean stop forever. It means control and balance.
So what should I do?
Set time limits for gaming. Take breaks every hour. Sleep well. Talk to friends and family. Do sports and hobbies offline. Technology is powerful,
but our health is more important.
balance is the key. Choose real life, choose balance. Now, let's explain. Why do people get addicted to internet and games? Why do they addict so easily and can't get away with it so easily? Internet and games are carefully designed to make us coming back. How? Every time we earn points, unlock a level, or get likes on a post, our brain starts releasing a dopamine, a chemical in our brain, in our body we can say, that makes us want more and play more. When offline, our brain starts craving digital rewards that will crave something addictive, making it even harder to step away.
This picture shows a person being pulled toward a screen, almost like the screen has control over them. Their face is trapped in the light, while someone behind them tries to pull them back to reality. It shows how internet and gaming can be so addictive and make us forget about real life.
Everyone, I want all of you to listen to me because this is important. This is an 18-year-old lifetime remaining in months, right? This is assuming for 90 years of life expectancy. I want to take that in and take a look at that dots for 1 sec. I'm sorry to say, but it does get worse. About a third of that time, you spend your time with sleeping, and the others like a normal person. So, are you just go and willing on your bed and play video games and scroll all the night, watch Netflix in the night? Or, if so, that means you spend 93% of your free time, which is 312 months. Here, where you can pursue your passions. So why would you waste your time on these screens? We've connected this idea with a blog called Wait, But Why? By Tom Urban.
Now let's talk about the hidden costs for students, families, and health. The hidden costs of internet and gaming addiction are more serious than people think. For students, it can lower focus, grades, and motivation. For families, it causes less talking and more arguments. For health, it leads to bad sleep, headaches, and stress. So, the real cost is not just money or time, but also education, health, and relationships. Look, this is a Kurdish YouTuber and gamer. He says that the internet and games are not bad until they become an addiction. He also says that in the best countries with strong education, parents allow their children to use the internet and games, but in a balanced way, not too much. And because of this balance, many of them become successful in their lives.
Everyone, now we understood what is addiction, what is internet, and also games. Let's take a back of our time and be more successful. What are the things that you can do? First, you can set times for your life. What to do? Let's say have a notebook. Write your things that you want to do today. Not tomorrow, not next day, just today. The 3 things that your life is going to be successful for you. Or just take breaks. do not always do these games on the internet. How? The teachers and parents can guide their children, we can say, to be more successful. Everyone, let's not let technology use us. Let's use them, but in a more healthier and balanced way. We're not attacking technology. What we are saying, use it in a healthier and more balanced way. Thank you.